Hey guys, what's up? Quick video. I want to give you guys a tip, something that I use a lot when I preach a lot about controlling your emotions, and because you're like a horse. You know how you control a horse by using the rope, the rein, whatever you call it. The same way us human beings, we control by emotions. I mentioned that so many times. Your mood decides how the rest of your day is gonna go by. Your mood also decides how you're gonna handle situations. If you're in a shitty mood and an obstacle presents itself, it's almost gonna crush you. But if you're in a great mood and you run into a difficult situation, you might handle it a different way, and that sets a domino effect that affects the rest of your life, believe it or not. So it's very important to always be in a great mood, in a conquering mood, in good spirits. So one method that I use is on my laptop. Very simple. It's not anything genius, but it works. So I'm just giving you guys, hints. I have a Microsoft Word document where I type all the things that excite me, the things that when I do them, I feel pleasure, I feel good. For example, basketball. Like let me read to you guys a list of some of the stuff that I like to do. And the reason for that is you wanna, even though everyone knows what excites them and what makes them happy, we don't write it down. So it's just in the back of our head somewhere, and we wake up one day and we just going with the flow. And because we're not doing the things that excite us, sooner or later, depression comes in, or sadness comes in, or we get interrupted by whatever is happening around us. But when you know your objectives, when you know the things that excite you and make you happy, and you have them on paper or on Microsoft Word or wherever, you can literally get up and be like, you know what, today I'm not gonna feel like shit. At 3 o'clock, I have an opening on my daily planner, and I'm recommending you to actually have one. So I'm gonna look at my list of the things that I like to do, the things that make me happy, and I'm gonna do this at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna do this at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna do this at 7. Every day you should schedule pleasure. You should plan excitement. It shouldn't happen by chance or by accident. Because if you let excitement happen by accident, then failure and sadness can also happen by accident. Because you're just open to whatever happens. But when you're in control of your life and you plan those things, you feel in control and you discipline, you guide it. So, for example, I have a list of the stuff that excites me. You'd be surprised when you actually start typing the stuff that excites you. You know, yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, I haven't done that in a long time. For example, basketball. I feel great when I play basketball. And I notice, a lot of times when you feel depressed or bored or whatever, it's because you haven't done the things that excite you in a long time. One day I felt like shit. And I was like, I looked at my list and I was like, wow, I haven't played basketball in so long. Went, looked at my schedule. I saw that I was free at like I think 5 or something. Called my friends. We went to play basketball. We played 21, and I lost the first game and won the second game. So that made me happy. Whether I lost or won, it doesn't matter. Just the fact that I got to play something that I love to do made me happy. And I was like, wow, it's so easy to change your mood just by doing the things that excite you, right? We waiting for some miracle to happen when the answer is right there on a piece of paper. So here I have basketball, swimming. When I go to the gym, I feel great. When I watch epic videos on YouTube, I feel great. I'm a nerd. Uh, One day I saw I was on YouTube and I saw like a Lord of the Rings scene. You guys know that's one of my favorite movies. It was the scene when they were the Battle of Pelennor, I think. They were charging at it's in the third movie. Rohan came with King Theoden and they were charging at like the enemy, and then all the horses. It just looked wonderful, it looked epic. And you had this guy on the horse that was like charging super fast. Just watching that one scene just put me in a great mood. I was like, wow, man, that's those guys are balls. So simple things like that change your excitement, change your mood. So watching epic videos, creating a goal excites me. Every time I create a goal on my calendar, I get excited before I even completed it. When I track my progress, I get excited. When I get on the scale and see progress, I get excited. So I write all these things down. Every time I mail something to a friend, I get excited. Just when I write a letter and like, hey, you suck ass, and I just mail it to my friends. To be honest, I do stupid things like that. And me and my friends, we have like a crazy relationship where we just do stupid things because we know life is short. Have fun. Little things like that excite me. So I just, on a daily basis, I get up and I look at my list of the things that excite me, and I try to plan and schedule one of those events during my day. And I do this every single day to make sure that throughout the day, I'm not guaranteed to avoid sadness. You never know what's gonna happen, but I'm guaranteed to feel pleasure and excitement. I'm in control of that. So you should be also. Try this out, guys. I call it the Team 3D Alpha Pleasure List. Alright, guys. Hope that helps. If not, I tried. Team 3D. King me.